Hey everybody, TrinfiniteX here, back with some more Breath of the Wild 100%. So, last time we cleared all of this, and now we just have all of this to clear. Okay, lots of stuff in Hebra. Let's just, I don't know. Let's start with this one. Off in that-ish direction. Yes, here we go. So, hopefully this time we will finish Hebra. Just be done with this area completely. How's it going? Hello there. You having a good day? I know I am. Looking forward to getting much more done. Oh. Ah, I see. They disappear and reappear. Not fire arrows. Not for this. Training up a Luigi amiibo, huh? Okay. Where are they? Here we go. I don't have any amiibos for Smash Bros. Ultimate myself, but I do have the game and I do play it, of course. You know, like everyone else who's into Nintendo things. In fact, by the rules of my stream, if you want to see me play some Smash Bros. Ultimate, you know, all you have to do is say so. And at the nearest convenient opportunity, I can switch games. It's up to you. Let's see, this way. Should be a Guardian coming up here. That's fine. It's totally up to you. My goal eventually as a streamer is to be a more diversified streamer. Like, I'm doing this big project right now mainly because I don't have any viewers to really vote on what content they want to see. Here's your rock back, by the way. But like my stream, I want to play like a whole variety of different games and not just one thing. I'm not exclusively dedicated to just Breath of the Wild at all. There's a ton of different games I would love to play besides just this. And I would hope that here's your rock back, that my content is entertaining enough that, you know, people would come along for the ride and hang out with me while I stream. Although I suppose I just described the goal of every streamer, minus the variety part. That's 3 more down. I just hope I can be entertaining while playing all the different kinds of games I want to play, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be easier to get there from up here. Yeah, it does take a lot of patience, and I thank you for your support. I think, yeah, I'm thankful for any support I get. Oh my gosh, the weather's clear. And we're facing the exact right direction. Oh my gosh, okay. Medals and side quests. Honestly, I'm not planning to do the medals or the side quests unless you want me to, unless you and other viewers want me to do so. Simply because I don't find them rewarding at all. Like, the game actually does not count medals or side quests towards getting 100%. Like, you know, when you beat the game, there's the little percentage meter in the right on the left in your map. The only things that count towards that are shrines, divine beasts, map locations, and Korok seeds. Those are the only things that actually count towards 100%. Now, the speedrunning community defines 100% as all side quests, all everything, like all the content in the game. That's the speedrunning community. Honestly, I don't really have the patience for that. As it is, I barely have the patience for 900 Korok seeds. However, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. I mean, it kind of comes down to there's only so much I can take while also enjoying the game for myself. But if you say you would be entertained to see it, I'll do them. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one might be easy. Oh. But yeah, on my own, I would not do the side quests, like all side quests myself, simply because they're kind of dull and unrewarding. Like, even these Korok seeds are kind of dull and unrewarding, honestly. It's just that I want that satisfaction of having the 100% on my file. That's what I want. That's why I'm doing this. Just for that sweet satisfaction in that way. But we can go for legit 100% if you want. I just didn't think anyone would be interested, but I'll do it. Just depends on what people want to watch. Here's your rock back. Scared of master mode? Nah, trust me, don't be. Especially, do you have the DLC? That's actually a really good question. Do you have the DLC? Because master mode's really not that difficult. It's the only thing that's different is that the enemies are stronger. That's really all there is to it. They're literally just one stage stronger. But if you avoid most of the fights in this game, then it's not an issue. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm stupid. I forgot Master Mode was DLC. I'm an idiot. My bad. I forgot you had to buy hard mode in this game, because Nintendo. Well, yeah, Master Mode's not really that difficult, especially if you use Majora's Mask like I've been doing. like, for me, the fun of this game is in the achievement of getting things. There's your rock back. So, like, you know, getting all the Korok seeds to get 100%. To me, that is the enjoyment. So, I usually just use Majora's Mask to ignore meaningless fights, which kind of saves me from the trouble of Master Mode in general. It's not that I can't do the fights. I'm good at fighting Lynels and stuff. I mean, you were here last time. Yeah, Nintendo turning into EA where you have to buy, like, everything. Yeah, I hear you. That's honestly one of my biggest complaints about this game. Like, just the fact that it wasn't really complete on release. Now, was it? Where is the rock? There we go. Like, the truth about Breath of the Wild is, as good as it was not complete on release. It was not a finished product. There were a lot of things that Nintendo, like some of the cutscenes. Yeah, I know! The Ganon fight was anticlimactic. That's exactly how I felt. Actually, I didn't finish that one yet. Okay. Yeah, see, but Maz Koshia was the awesome boss fight that we didn't ask for, but we're totally glad we got. Here's the rock. Nobody asked for Maz Koshia, but we're all very glad we got it, because it's so much better than Ganon himself. And I use the term him loosely. It's more like an it. Because he has no real humanoid form in this one, which is actually another major disappointment. But yeah, everybody was, when this game came out, everybody was like, oh, this game's a 10.0, and I'm just like, no, it's not. It's like an 8. It's like a 9 with the DLC, but it's not a 10. And I can never give it a 10 simply because you have to buy the DLC for it to really be good and enjoyable. Ganon fight being anticlimactic was just one of the critiques that I had for it to that effect. Okay. So then there's this one. Uh-oh. Like Maz Koshia, like the cutscenes with the champions that kind of develop their characters a little bit more, that should have been part of the original game. We should not have had to pay for that. Maz Koshia, like, I mean, I guess you could argue for that being extra content, but even still, you know, just feels like, because that was a better boss fight than Ganon, it feels like that should have also been part of the game. Okay. I'm going to assume that since I can't see the Korok seed, that there must be a stump nearby because they want me to do some sledding. That's probably what's going on here. Somewhere around here, there's probably a stump. They want me to do sledding. Where'd you put the stump, Nintendo? Where's it at? Is it actually just all the way at the top or something? I'll bet it is. And And that's not a stump, but I'll take whatever's in it though. Cool. Alright. Not seeing a stump or anything to sled from yet. Maybe it's at the top of this other peak with it, where I know this other Korok seed is. Somewhere over in this direction, maybe. We'll just save some time. Come on now, where are you at? Well, there's the rock. There's this one. There's your rock back. Oh, you gotta go? Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. I appreciate any company I can get keeping me sane while I try to find all these silly seeds. Oh my gosh, where'd they hide the stupid stump? Because I know there's gotta be a trick. A trick to this somehow. It's not there. Stump somewhere. Because there's nothing else. Because there's nothing else there. It has to be a stump, probably with sledding involved. That's all. That's the only thing it could be. Just go ahead and save it now. But where? Where could it be? Somewhere you fly from, maybe? Actually, if I were to sled to that point, where would it come from? Maybe this direction? Around the side of the mountain, perhaps? Maybe I'm going way past it? I don't know. I would hate to have to stop and look this up. When I went to all the trouble to even mark it, too. Where could this thing possibly be? Okay, well, let's get the one we got already. And I suppose we'll just have to come back to that one, because I don't understand. Like I see there might be a slope coming this way, or maybe through here. But I can't find the stump. I can't figure out where it's at. Well, in the meantime, I suppose we can just turn around and head down here. There is a Lionel in this direction. We'll go ahead and fight that just because we can. No sense in wasting a perfectly good Lionel fight that's right there in front of us. Just get this one. Can have that rock back. And now... we'll take some damage from the cold, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just here for this guy. And now, tack up armor. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that was really... Oh, it went off anyway, okay. And... Oh, I missed. Crap. Got him. There we go. How's it going, new viewer? Just taking out a Lionel here. No big deal. Aw, crap. I didn't run right away. That's fine. Lionels have this funny tendency to do stupid things like charge right at us. And we'll just stop him from doing that. Ah, I aimed too high again. I should have run sooner. Should have respected it sooner. Thankfully, looks like he wants to be stupid again. I'll take that. Man, we're breaking weapons fast. Yeah, sure. There we go. And dead Lionel. All right. Now, there's one more Korok seed in this area that we have to take care of. And that will clean out this part of the map. Just take care of these guys first. Oh boy. Well, this looks like a treat. I guess if they're all just gonna come together like that, though. And that's another. Oh, here we go. And now I think we're gonna need to glide back down from the top of Mount Hebra. So we'll head up there. So what do you think of the music in this game? I discussed in previous videos what I think of it. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat or the comments. Yeah, still on course. They're just really far away. Might have to move our travel medallion over to that mountain over there. Alright. So we have only one use of Rivali's Gale. I would like to make sure that is well spent. Because we are indeed going to need to move the travel medallion if we want to get all this stuff efficiently. Maybe a cave or something down below us? I could believe it. Yup. Figures. There we go. Here's your rock back. Alright, alright. Making headway, making progress. So now we're going to want to climb back up, and we'll head towards... Oh, not there. Towards the next Korok seed in this area, and then hopefully... See, yeah, we'll get that one, and we can just glide to right here. There we go. And that'll be a good spot we can jump down from. The northern summit. Let's just go ahead and use this to save some time. Oh, there it is. Man, 162 Korok seeds in our inventory. Alright. So now we're gonna want to climb the second tallest peak in Hebra. This will give us better access to this portion of the map. Almost there. Almost to the pinwheel at the top. All right. Oh, yes. This bundle of joy. Let's see, I believe it stops. It stopped right around here before, but I have no idea when. Oh, okay. So now we have the exact spot. Just wait for it to come back. Got it. Patience is a virtue that must not be underestimated with this game sometimes, especially when Korok seed hunting. All right. So there's a shrine down there. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, we have this. Oh, not quite. What? Link, what just happened? It just froze me out in midair? Okay, that's it. Okay. First of all, let's do that. Second of all, let's get rid of this random arm. Thirdly, we'll do that. And then we'll try that one more time. Ice keys are really annoying. More so, I think, than the other types. Just that freezing nonsense. Okay. So, switch arrow types because we were running lower on thunder arrows, and then let's save the game. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. This time, we'll get it. Just in time, too. That is a really tight timer. Okay, now we can head down here. To the edge of the map. And we will get first this Korok seed, and then a major test of strength. You can tell I've played this game a lot because I know where all the major tests of strength shrines are from memory. Here's an interesting one. Sadly, at this point, this enemy is so weak we don't even need to make the fight interesting. But we should probably be wearing our attack up armor for this. Oh, come on. Here. There's a demonstration of a slower strat that could be used. Clean this guy out. Personally, I just like using the strats that I know will work quickly over the more interesting yet convoluted strategies. Oh. And we got a core out of it. Excellent. Let's see here. We can go ahead and drop this. This. Yeah, we'll drop this. Yeah, that'll do. Then we'll collect this shrine. All right, so we got this already. We got that already. And we got that already. Making progress. Almost done with Hebra. How's it going, new viewer? Just clearing out some Korok seeds and some shrines in Hebra right now. Right now we're going after, if I can find it. If I can find the entrance. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, I'm gonna find the entrance to the secret cave here in Hebra. And we're gonna go ahead and get inside there. I remember the first time I tried coming to Hebra looking for this shrine that I was missing. Man, it was such a pain. Until I just randomly noticed that little speck on the map of water. And then I realized it was actually the way into the cave with the Leviathan. Oh my gosh. I was so upset when I finally found it. I was like, geez, what an obtuse place to hide it in. There we go. So yeah, I struggled finding this shrine for a while on my first playthrough. But now that I know where it's at, this cave is kind of cool though. I will say that much. Like, I think this is probably the largest cave or single internal room in the game, actually, besides the final boss arena. It's a pretty big room if you think about it. Royal Claymore. Royal Claymores are nice. Durability up is better than long throw. Pretty well established fact, I would say. And yeah, we'll call it. We'll call that good. Let's get the Master Sword in here though. It's always waste its durability first. Nice easy blessing shrine. And now we have a Korok seed to get. We have a very long flower chase up this entire Leviathan's spine to get it. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. I lost track of that flower for a second there. Now it's up there. Okay. All right. Do we already have this? No, we don't. Okay. Well, let's fix that. All right. Let's grab a few more of those Korok seeds. Oh my gosh, clear weather again. We can actually see where we're going. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to divert a bit. Because there is a Korok seed right there, and also there's a shrine over here-ish that I passed by earlier because I couldn't see very well. Well, now that I can see a little better, I would like to go ahead and grab that. I couldn't see the entrance to the cave, so I just decided to come get it later. But now... now I can see just fine, so... go ahead and grab that right now. Also, I could swear there's a guardian over here. Ah, there is! Ha! He was shut down. That's why. That's why I didn't see him. Guardian time. No fake outs yet. No fake outs at all. Okay. I'll take it. All right, so that was a relatively easy kill, and I believe, and we got a core for it, so that was awesome. Now, if the game would be so kind as to oblige us with one more core in this major test of strength, then we will have enough, I believe. Or is it 15? Oh, it might be 15 to upgrade to the next tier of the ancient armor. We're just gonna get rid of this guy really fast. How to make a Guardian Scout disappear. Here's how you do it. Ancient armor, ancient battle axe. Freeze him, and do like this. Ice arrows to cancel him out of that. stasis him again. And that should do it. Yep. And we could have made him disappear even faster than that. Hey, got that core I wanted. Nice. We could have made him disappear even faster. However, ooh, these are tough choices. Let's just see what's available. Long throw, no. Take that one any day. And, oh, a max attack one. Ooh, this is actually the most powerful weapon in the game right here. The Ancient Battle Axe ++. This is the strongest weapon in the game if you combine it with Ancient Proficiency and Attack Up +3 from like a food or something. This actually gives you a damage output of like 203 or something. Some crazy number. Wow. Got the strongest weapon in the game here. Okay. Cool. All right. I'd hate to leave behind a Guardian Spear, though. It's actually pretty good. Honestly, any of these Guardian weapons would be a shame to leave behind. You know what? I think we used this some anyway. Yeah, this spear will do us better anyway. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and use up some of these spears and things. Cool. I'll take a free diamond. Alrighty. So now we're almost done with Hebra. Just a few more little things we have to get. We already got this, didn't we? Yes, we did. So let's go ahead and head back here. Collect the 2 Korok seeds on the back side of the mountain there. Alrighty. So we'll start with this here. Looks like it's going to be frozen inside one of these. Yeah. Scare them off. And then this is what we saved up fire arrows for. Treasure chest. Korok seed. There we go. Hey. But we don't have room for that. Unfortunately. The game's giving us too many good weapons now. We actually don't have room for them all. Yeah, that's a long way away. Let's go ahead and warp back up. Next up, just head over to this Korok seed over here in the far off reaches. Looks like there's a Lizalfos down there. There is a Lizalfos down there. Wow, he's not dead. Now he's dead. Jeez, wow, that was a long fall. Okay, well. Easy enough, Korok seed. And now we have that one. We want to make sure to stop by this area right here, because that's almost certainly a location on our map. I mean, it's a pool of water. So naturally, it's got to be a map location, right? Counts towards 100%? No. You do not, technically. It depends on whose definition of 100% you're going by. The requirements for 100% in Breath of the Wild are all Divine Beasts, all Shrines, all Korok Seeds, and all map locations. If you do that and beat the game, and then open up your map like this, as soon as you beat Ganon, the little percentage counter will show up. And that, if you've collected all of those things, it will say 100%. However, the speedrunning community says that in order to truly get 100%, you have to do all side quests, all main quests, all shrine quests, get all the horse armor, basically clear all the content in the game. So it kind of depends on your definition of 100%. I do understand the speedrunning community's decision to do that, but at the same time, it's technically not required. Did you know you technically don't even have to get the towers? The Sheikah towers do not count for 100%. How crazy is that? Like, what was Nintendo thinking when they made that decision? But yeah, so it kind of depends. Do you want to go for what's technically 100% or realistically 100%? I'm going for something that's kind of somewhat in between. I don't personally think that the side quests are really worth going for. However, I do want the little thing on the side of my map to say 100%. So I'm going to collect all Korok seeds and things. I am also obviously doing all towers and other things. No, master mode doesn't affect it. You do. In fact, if you watch the 100% speed runs, well, if you can tolerate, a 24-hour speed run, they actually do it on normal. You don't have to complete it on master mode, I don't think. Here's your rock back. At least not for the speedrunning definition. If you're just looking for the... Thank you, Mifa. If you're just looking for the game's definition of 100%, no, master mode doesn't count because master mode was DLC. So you could 100% the game and not be on master mode if you want to go for the technical definition of 100%, like the game's definition, as opposed to the community's definition, which I'm pretty sure even they don't do it on master mode, but which is confounding to me. But anyway, I'm doing all Korok seeds at least because I want that counter on the side to say 100%. I don't know that I'm going to do all side quests or anything, unless of course you guys want to see me do all side quests, in which case I'll do it. But I'm just trying to get at least the technical definition, at least. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I see which one it is. It's probably this dead tree right here. No? Alright, where'd they hide it? Where did they hide it? Oh boy, not another one of these. Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is. It's a flower. There we go. Honestly, master mode doesn't really make that much of a difference anyway. Like, the only thing it does is make the monsters more powerful. Like, it literally just ups the strength of the all the monsters on the map by one stage. So, like, orange bokoblins will be blue at the start, and then everything will be up one stage. Honestly, it's not that hard to do, especially if you're using Majora's Mask to just avoid fights, because fights don't count for any definition of 100%. You don't have to fight anything on the map. So, in theory, you can just avoid all that nonsense with Majora's Mask and make life really easy. I missed one back there. I'll go get that later. We'll finish up with that one. All pictures, all side quests, seeds, shrines. Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm doing it on master mode just for the sense of it, just like the sense of I did all the content that matters. But that's just my personal opinion on the matter. There's a whole lot of different opinions on the matter, so by all means, take your pick. You could come up with your own definition like I'm doing, and it's all perfectly respectable. So if you're doing all side quests and pictures and things, yeah, that's good luck to you, my friend. That's a lot of work. Trust me, I know. Just the Korok seeds alone. The Korok seeds alone account for 72% of what the game defines as 100%. 72% of 100%. I don't know about you, but that sounds crazy to me. I don't know why Nintendo designed it that way. Oh, there it is. It's like I hear the rattling. There we go. Yeah, and like, I especially love how after less than 450 of the 900 Korok seeds in this game, okay, like less than half of them contribute towards your inventory slots. The rest of them are literally just collectibles for the sake of collecting. And yet that counts more towards 100% than anything else. That's just bonkers. I mean, that's literally the reason why I did not buy Super Mario Odyssey, was just because I didn't like how it was just a collect-a-thon. It felt like after playing this game, you use the seeds to upgrade your inventory, but like you get more inventory slots, but you only need about half of them. After that, the other half, the other 450 seeds in this game, they don't matter. Like, you just collect them for the sake of collecting them. That's why I didn't get Super Mario Odyssey. It's just a giant collect-a-thon, and not a single moon in Super Mario Odyssey actually gives you any sort of power-up. Okay, so this is bugging me. Pardon me 1 second. I had trouble finding this seed earlier. And so now I'm actually really curious. As to where this seed is. Yes, I am using a walkthrough because... Yeah, have you found Hetsu? The gigantic Korok? Like, if you've been to the Korok forest, I'm pretty sure he's there. He's that gigantic Korok. If you talk to him and turn in your Korok seeds, he'll upgrade your inventory. So then where... Sorry, I'm using a walkthrough right now to figure out where this one seed that I'm missing is, because I am missing just one, and I don't understand where it is. Oh, is it another flower one? Is that why I'm missing it? Of course, I can't tell. Okay, it looks like it is. Okay. Well, fine. We'll go get it then. Starts way over down here? Why? What an obscure place to put it. Yeah, geez. That's way far away from where it ends up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So tell me, Overlord, do you have the DLC? I mean, you were asking about whether or not Master Mode affects it. Like, do you have access to it, though? Ah, okay. Just curious. Just put it 2 steps away. Am I sliding down the hill while I'm getting this? I think I might be. I did. Wow, okay. Alright. So since we're right here, though, let's go ahead and glide around and get the shrine that's over here. There's some goodies down there, but we don't need those. We need the shrine. Oh. Like I said, it's not hard. It's just a matter that they upgrade all the enemies to be stronger, so... But if you just use Majora's Mask, you can avoid all the fights anyway. I'm sure you can do it. Here we go. Here it is. Have you completed, have you 100%ed, like, have you done all shrines before? Or is this like your first time actually trying to 100% the game? Ah, okay. Cool. Well, if you're a completionist like myself, then it should be a fun ride. This game will keep you busy for quite some time, let me tell you. Steady thy heart. Oh yes, this one. Alrighty. So, do I have the... Yeah, we're gonna need regular arrows. Just do like so, then put the arrow away. This won't turn out well, we need to wait. Can we freeze this? No, we can't. Boiling lava below us, even though I swear, all these Sheikah places, they're probably just like Star Trek holograms. Just kind of go across like so. Do this. Aha! Hi guys! At least that's my theory on these Sheikah shrines. Is that they're actually just like giant holodecks. I don't know if you've watched Star Trek or not, so. But I'm sure some will get the reference. Hey, free bomb arrows. Yeah. So, this shrine is pretty fun. Here at Shrine 102 of 150. Shiny living decks in the... Ah, you like collecting. Yeah. Don't worry. Breath of the Wild will keep you collecting for quite some time. This is always a surprise if you don't know it's coming. 102 of 150 on my shiny living decks in Let's Go Pikachu. Wow, okay. Yeah. You watched all Star Trek? Okay. So then you know what I'm talking about with the holodeck from TNG. That's my theory on what all these Sheikah shrines are. Like, they have the entrance, they have the monk, but like all this lava, how could they possibly build this all underground in some of these areas? Like, The inside of this shrine is too big to be actually underground in the area that we found it. Well, actually, maybe not this one, but like some of them, like they're on like tall pillars and places, and I'm like, how could this possibly fit underground? And the answer is there's only one way it could, and that's if either these elevators go down a very long way, or these are actually just holodecks. They're actually just really small rooms that are made to look big by photons and force fields by Sheikah Magic, or Magitech, or whatever. Aha, here's another one of these surprises. Nice try. The Sheikah are aliens? No, the Sheikah are definitely an established race in Hyrule, but they have technology advanced enough to appear as aliens. They kind of look like aliens now, you know, like frozen in these stasis pods. Also, that guy made quite an incredibly delicate stack of rings, like seriously. Like, holy cow, that stack of rings, man. How'd he get him to stack like that so perfectly? Assuming they're actually rings. Like, that's some delicate balance right there. All right. So that cleans out that cleans out this as well. And we did this one too. So with that, we're almost done with Hebra. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with Hebra. That's crazy. Just one more little Korok seed to collect over there. Yeah, I mean, they also have teleportation. Like, we're doing it right now. So they've got the Magitech figured out enough to replicate Star Trek level science, you know? The Sheikah were an advanced people, that's for sure. But then you know what's really funny, though, is that despite all their advanced technology, the Guardian lasers can be reflected by pot lids. And other shields and things. All this advanced magical technological weaponry defeated by a pot lid, you know? It's just like, I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry at that. And I'm sure they had to know too that it worked that way, but I don't know what to think of that. I mean, realistically, it was because Nintendo wanted the game to be actually playable, you know, instead of making lasers that you can't do anything about. But, yeah. Ooh, yeah, this is a location on our map too, isn't it? Crap. That means we have to go back there. Okay. Gonna do master mode? Good call. Remember, the Great Plateau is the hardest area in the game. Yeah, 100% master mode. It just sounds better. It is. Just remember, the Great Plateau is the hardest area in the game. Once you get off the Great Plateau, the game is actually easier. The game actually gets easier after you leave the Great Plateau, because while you're on the Great Plateau, everything can basically one-shot you. But once you leave, you don't have to fight anything until you get enough hearts and equipment to be overpowered really fast. Like, if you watch the speed runs, the any percent speed runs, they're so crazy. Like, they run right past all the enemies. They do, like, even taking away the crazy tricks they do to, like, just, like, leap across the entire map. Even if you take those out, just the way they move so smoothly from shrine to shrine and just get things done really fast without wasting any time. Man, I look at those replays and I'm just like, this is awesome. This is some solid work here. Just, it's so, the way they do it, I love how smooth it is. How smoothly they just move around and get things done so efficiently. It's really awesome. Like, I can't move like they can, but I can get close. So I'll bet you this is a location. It sure is. So all map locations do count for 100%. So getting that map location just now was important. Now I think that's every shrine in Hebra. I'm pretty sure. My memory might be failing me, so we might have to come back here if I missed anything, but I don't think that I missed anything. I think that's all the ones in Hebra. Stamina, always. Like, basically, I would not upgrade a single heart until after I've completed the first, like, the second wheel of stamina. So, like, the first wheel on top of the one that you start with. I wouldn't upgrade a single heart until then. Simply because you just need stamina to get around. Oh, geez. Well, now that we've finished Hebra, let's clean up some stuff that's nearby to Hebra. Also, do you know the infinite run glitch? It's a really, really simple, easy trick that you can do that will save you so much grief. Also, thank you for the follow, Overlord. I'm pretty sure that was probably you. I can't see it on my end. I can barely see it on my end, I should say. So you don't know the infinite run glitch? I'll show it to you real quick. It's super easy, and it will save you so much stamina. Like when you're running around on the Great Plateau. Good lord. To be able to run without consuming stamina. You can't. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for climbing. So don't get your hopes, set too high. It doesn't work for climbing, but climbing or swimming or anything like that, but it does work for running, and it's super useful. Hey, thanks guys. Thanks Overlord. All right, so here's how you do the infinite run glitch. So if you hold B, this is how you normally run, and look how fast it eats up your stamina. Let me get rid of this guy. But here's the thing. So if you do down and do the whistle on the left on the left Joy-Con. So here's what you can do. Hold forward. Now you're gonna have to like change your hand position, like use your index finger to kind of hold down the forward button, and then hold down that button with your thumb, and then if you tap the run button, just tap it over and over. Tap it really fast. Tap the B button while you're whistling. It's not look at this. I'm running around, but I'm not consuming any stamina. So I'm whistling, but there's no sound, and I can just run infinitely. You kind of have to sort of put your hand in a claw position to do it, but it saves so much trouble. It really does. Yeah, so it used to be that you could do that glitch without having to tap the run button over and over, but then Nintendo tried to patch it, but the patch wasn't very good because you could still do it as long as you tap the button over and over. Also, hidden cave with a shrine in it. And a nice blessing shrine. Rebelli, that's the one who followed earlier. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see your name in chat, so I wasn't quite ready to thank you properly. Oh, you know the shield trick to go through walls and stuff? Yeah, that's... yeah, that one's also pretty crazy. I actually don't use that. Like, I'm sure it's technically faster to do that and, like, skip the trials of strength. Like, because that's what they can be used for. They can be used to skip a lot of stuff. But honestly, you know, do they save enough time to warrant the amount of enjoyment that I miss out on by doing that? In my opinion, it's more fun to beat up those Guardian Scouts instead. Get that shrine over there in the stable below it. Never run out of stamina. Hey, just another tip for you in case you didn't already know. Whenever you cook food, specifically for good endurance, you want to be looking for Endura carrots. They're next to every fairy fountain. Only cook one at a time. Because when you do that, you get food like this that has the little yellow refill bar. Each one of these refills your entire green stamina wheel and gives you a little bit of extra on the side. Whereas if you cook more than one Endura carrot or Endura shroom at a time, it will give you it'll give you a bigger yellow bar, but it will only refill your green stamina wheel one time when you eat it. So if you just cook individual carrots, you technically get more stamina refill. So I find that saves a lot of time when I'm like climbing mountains and whatnot. It's just easier to maintain stamina and just be able to leap up mountains and not be like always running out of stamina or trying to conserve stamina or use Rivali's Gale. That's the other thing. I highly recommend you do Va Meadow before you do any other Divine Beasts. Simply because Rivali's Gale will save you an enormous amount of time when you're trying to climb around. But you probably already knew that. I'm just saying all this because, I mean, if you're like me, then you're not really a speed runner, but you do like to still be efficient as you move through the game. So that's kind of how I view it. I'm not trying to be a speed runner. I'm just trying to be as efficient as I can be. Ah, yes. This one. Okay. Alright, so here's how we're going to deal with this. There are other ways to do this. I don't care. I want to burn all this. Just get it out of my way right now. Alright. So now... camera, anytime now. We'll, come back for that. I forget what's in this treasure chest, if it's worth taking or not. But, we'll open it and find out, at least. Hey, plus 15 attack on a Thunderblade, though. Oh, man, that'd be a shame to leave behind. Oh, but the worst part is we might have to anyway. No, we won't, because we've already used this. We'll go ahead and drop it, because we can get more Guardian Spears anytime we want. Like, that's easy to get. Yeah, like these weapons, these Guardian plus weapons, we're so overpowered and broken right now. We can do that anytime we want. Pull out the Master Sword since it's useless. And we'll come in here, we'll grab this. Whoa. Get out of here. Oh, come on. That's mean. Okay. I don't suppose Link can throw this. No, of course not. Alright. Well, that was horribly inefficient, but... Is there a way to cheese this? You know, I bet there technically is. If we set this right here, we could probably just knock it in there. If we calculate the force just right, we could probably just knock it into that space right there. But it's not worth it. We've already set everything up and lined it up, so we may as well just let it play out, I think. Or maybe it'll just stop right there. Okay, cool. Well-designed puzzle, Nintendo. Now work. There we go. There's another guy with a stack of rings. But this guy's hat is down. The other guy had his hat on. This one has his hat down. That's the difference. They're all just slightly different from each other. All right. So now there's a stable down here. I'm gonna go ahead and collect that. I think it's time we tied up some odds and ends. So I'm gonna be doing that, starting with this stable. We're gonna get this map location, and then we're gonna immediately warp to the Korok Forest. Take care of some business. Here we go. Endura shrooms. Alright. So now that we've got the stable, that's not what I want to do. Oh yes, here we go. Let's cook our hearty items together. Just get a plus whatever. Just so we can have it. And then just one Endura shroom, and that will refill my entire stamina wheel, plus it'll give me that tiny little yellow piece as well. Whereas if I cooked them all together, it would give me only one refill with a bigger yellow piece. So it's technically more stamina to do this. So a little while back, I finally acquired Dinral's scale, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And also, we accidentally didn't touch the stable that's right here. So it'll be good to go ahead and grab that as well for our map locations. Way back when I did Akala. Well, part of Akala. I haven't finished it yet. Oh, also we have finally 10,000. We can finally unlock the last fairy fountain. Man, lots of little odds and ends to clean up. East Akala stable. Where are you, beetle? Yeah, like, see, I could talk to these people and do their little quests, but honestly, is it really worth my time? Especially when I'm just going to go do, like, hers is the shrine quest that I'm about to just do anyway. So literally the difference between... Yeah, sure, here, beetle. So literally the difference for this playthrough would mean me spending time talking to that woman versus just getting the shrine. At least that's how I look at it. Look what I have. Look at this, beetle. I have a tough elixir. I'll take 60 rupees. What else am I selling? Oh, yes. That's right. I'm selling all these gemstones to you. Because I certainly don't need them. Hebra is a bit of a treasure trove. Kind of left me with a lot of stuff. I am deliberately not selling my topazes because I do have a couple of the amiibos, and I want to have topazes to upgrade one of the outfits that I particularly enjoy. I'll probably farm the outfit pieces later off screen, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. But when I get them, I want to be able to upgrade them all.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
And for that, you need a lot of topazes, so I've been holding on to my topaz for a long time. Okay. So what's so scary? I don't understand. What was it, talking to Beetle? Was that the scary thing? And down there. Also, we're not in Hebra anymore. Let's... Oh, yeah. Those are bokoblins, yeah. They would be orange if you were on normal difficulty, but on master mode, they're literally just advanced one stage. The blue ones have more health and deal more damage by one stage, so that's just how they work. Alright, so here we are at the Spring of Power. Where's the Korok seed in this one again? Is it in one of the trees? No? Bird eggs? Because there's a Korok seed next to every single memory. And I'm pretty sure there's one next to every single, oh. Yeah, just avoid fighting the bokoblins. They're not really worth your time. They don't give you anything. At least that's my opinion, anyway. Where's the seed for this one? Huh. I don't remember. Maybe it's up here somewhere? I don't know. I'll find it in a bit. Yeah, exactly. Just run. But for now, memory.
I come seeking help regarding this power that has been handed down over time. Prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon away. Or so I've been told all my life. And yet, Grandmother heard them. The voices from the spirit realm. And Mother said her own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything. Father has told me time and time again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
I remember. The lip syncing at the beginning of this cutscene wasn't very good. Like, seriously, did you notice at the beginning of this cutscene? Hey. Like, Zelda actually wasn't talking, but because English takes a little longer to say, I guess they had to start, the voice actor had to start before the Zelda's lips started actually moving. Cool. Now, how many spirit orbs do I have again? 15. Oh, gosh. 15. Okay, so good. This is actually perfect timing. We can get this blessing shrine right here and have exactly 16 to turn in, so we'll get 4 hearts out of this. Perfect timing. Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. The Shrine of Power is a troll. It's actually a major test of strength. Whoops. I forgot about that. That's okay. That is okay. I have just the thing to deal with a troll shrine like this. I have some mighty steamed fish to go with ancient proficiency. And combine that with, say, a battle axe plus, and watch how fast we can take care of this. Easily taken care of. Just 2 spin attacks and he's done. And we got an ancient core out of this. Excellent. Ooh, an attack up spear. What is the sword? Attack up. Nice. All right. Okay, so we seriously have lots and lots of really solid ancient equipment. This game is throwing so many weapons and equipment at us that we can't use it fast enough. I mean, we could just run around. We don't need a flame spear. We already have a flame spear. Except that this one is a better flame spear. Because it has critical hit. So we'll just do that, I guess. Because why not? But yeah. If you know what you're doing in this game, once you leave the Great Plateau, you can become very OP very fast. All you have to do is know where you're going. And then if you avoid all the pointless battles, the game's just too easy almost. Even on Master Mode. Hey, Overlord, how good are you at fighting Lynels? Do you need any help or instruction fighting those, or do you got a good pattern down for them? Because I can show you all the tricks if you need me to. Okay, no problem. I just really wish I could find where that hidden Korok seed is. Because I'm almost certain there's one here. But I've forgotten where they put it. Okay, well, whatever. I can deal with that later. I haven't done the Korok seeds in Akala yet. So... Actually, there's some Korok seeds I can get on the way down to a Lionel over here. So, are you aware that there are spear Lionels, sword Lionels, and club Lionels? Like, I assume you've encountered all three different kinds, right? That's the wrong way. All right. So since we needed to come by this way anyway... First I'm going to grab this Korok seed and this shrine on the way to the Lionel. And then I will gladly show you how to beat Lionels really ridiculously easily. Come on back. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. This thing must have a crazy long circuit. Yeah, there it is. Patience. Wait for it to come back. It just apparently has a really long circuit for some reason. Ready. Got it. Walk past him. Using infinite run glitch to make life simpler. And then we'll grab this shrine right here. And then, alright, I won't make you wait. I'll go do the Lionel right now. And then I'll just warp back to the shrine here in a second, now that I have it on my map. So... Arm yourself with a bow and arrow of some kind. Oh, also we got a 5-shot. Cool. We'll need that later. And let's use up one of these Savage Lionel Crushers. I mean, you can use any weapon, but I'll just show you how to kill one fast. So if you don't have a Savage Lionel Crusher, a Royal Claymore will do. You will need probably several weapons, because the Royal Claymore probably won't be enough for some of the higher tier Lionels, like the Silver Lionel we're about to kill here. But, for the lower tier ones, it'll be fine. Alright. So let's see if I can get this right. Also, it doesn't help that the visibility is poor. So right down here, there is a Lionel. It will spawn in a moment. Right around here. There it is. So, if you have Majora's Mask, Lionels will just stare at you stupidly. If you don't have Majora's Mask, you can still deal with them with relative ease. If you hit them right in the face, then you can stun them. Get them on the ground like this. Whenever they do that, they're about to do the huge explosion attack. Just stasis them. I believe only silvers will do that. When the club Lionels wind up like that, you want to back off, aim for where their head will be, just like that, and you'll get another free stun on them, because the club Lionels always finish their spin facing you. You can kill them pretty easy. Good general tactic, always catch the Lionels by surprise. That's just a smart thing to do. We're gonna drop this one because it's damaged. Add that one to our collection. Yeah, we don't need to pick this up. We have enough Lionel bows as it is. We'll go get those later. Now I am wearing the Phantom armor, so that gives me a triple attack up, but I assume by now you already know that if you just collect a bunch of bananas and cook them in a pot, you can get a 4-minute and 10-second triple attack up food, which will literally give you the exact same effect. I just don't have a ton to spare, or I would just show that. Like, see, I have attack up +3 there under my temperature gauge there. I have a food that will do the same thing, like this mighty simmered fruit. I have a food that does the same thing, but so we're not done yet. There's a spear Lionel around here that we can get, and also a Korok seed. Korok seed, right about. Drop the bomb. Oh, that's a treasure chest. Nope, wrong one. This one. That's a rock. Take that. There's your rock back. I always like to give the Koroks that hide under a rock, I like to give them their rock back. How's it going, new viewers? About to take down a spear Lionel here. Just for fun. So in this case, I don't have the advantage of surprise. Always make sure stasis is ready. Again, I could just use Majora's Mask. In fact, let me show you what happens when you do use Majora's Mask. See, he just stands there and stares at you. Just like all the other enemies in the game. They just stand there and look at you. Kind of funny. Which makes it really easy to line up the bow and arrow shot. So all you have to do is line it up so that his face is right about here in the center of your screen, and free. Free stun. He doesn't even know that you're there right now. Believe it or not, he actually doesn't know. If you keep staying behind him like this... See, he just now figured out we're here. I'm going to stop spinning because he did the roar. He's actually going to land it. I didn't hit him fast enough to get him out of it. There. Just need to hit him so that it hits him out of that animation. Losing all our health like that was unfortunate. I made a slight mistake, but that's okay. He's almost dead anyway. Since we're about to pick up a spear from him, let's use our other Lionel spear. So spear Lionels like to stay far away. Just dodge like so. I'm also still not using the helmet, so this is only with double attack up and not triple. I'm still clearing him out super fast. Easy. Actually, we'll just leave it on. And he drops a ton of stuff. We'll get rid of you, just because we can. Savage Lionel bow, but it's equal to the one we have right now, so we don't need that. Getting hit like that was unfortunate, but I have health up food, so it's fine. Also, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot to get hearts at the angel statue. Oh well. I'm making another stop in Korok Forest. I can go ahead and get my hearts there. But first, let's go ahead and finish this shrine, since we got started on it. Oh, you don't know where Majora's Mask is? Majora's Mask is really close. Once you get off the Great Plateau, you can get it immediately. As soon as I finish this shrine here, I'll show you where you can get Majora's Mask. It's literally right after the Great Plateau. So, this shrine had me confused for so long until I realized that you could do this. I so wish I could just take this laser out of the shrine. I really wish I could just take the laser out of the shrine. Because this is so cool. But we have to put it down here. And then it will periodically hit the thing for us. Oh, whoops. That's right, it has to be at the lowest state. I'm gonna put this here for later, just to speed myself up. There we go. Free ancient core. Jump to here. Speed ourselves up a tad by using the bomb. And now we're closer to the top a little bit faster. Could have used both bombs, but meh. All right, so Majora's Mask. I'll just warp to the Magnesis Shrine and show you exactly where you can get it. So if you search through the ruins of Central Hyrule, you'll find this guy's journal about this thief who stole a bunch of treasures and hid them throughout Hyrule. And he'll give you like hints as to where everything is in his journal if you search around, but or you could just follow a guide. So, which is what I did, because I'm not going to waste time on hints. Although, actually, I did do that at first, but, like, I did get sick of some of the hints. So, literally, as soon as you can leave the Great Plateau, you can literally just come right here. And it's in a treasure chest buried in the ground right here. It's literally right here, and you just have to dig it out with Magnesis and pull it out. It's a DLC item, so you have to have the DLC for it, but you already said you had it, so. But yeah, it's literally just right here. And then, once you have Majora's Mask, you can do really cool stuff like this to all those bokoblins that were giving you problems. You can just do stuff like this. Hey guys, how's it going? So if you know who Keaton is, you can get the Keaton masks that will cause the enemies to behave like this. Like if you wear the bokoblin mask, then the bokoblins will do what they're doing right here. Or if you get the Lionel mask, the Lionels will just kind of look at you funny like these guys are, like that other Lionel before. Majora's Mask is literally just all those masks combined into one. So it's like it saves you a ton of trouble. Obviously, this only works until you attack them. As soon as you attack them, they immediately realize, and they'll get all over you. This is why you want to get stamina right away. See how fast I just took out that golden guy? So the golden enemies are unique to master mode. Like if you're playing on normal, the strongest enemy you can have is silver level. But if you're playing on master, you'll occasionally encounter the golden enemies. We're gonna wear the Thunder Helm and troll this guy. Oh, it didn't hit him. Oh. I was hoping that attack would hit him. Or the lightning would hit him. Oh well. That poor box. Alright. Oh, there's probably some Korok seeds in this forest, but I'm not going to go hunting for them. I'll just look them up later. Anyway, so... Also, if you're on the Great Plateau in Master Mode, be careful. There's a silver Lionel up there. I don't know if you've noticed that yet. But if you start the game in Master Mode, there's a bit of a surprise waiting for you. On the Great Plateau, there's an enemy that's way too strong for an average casual player to fight. Kind of lurking around. Let me show him to you right now. And actually, let me keep the Thunder Helm on for a second. So, like, right there's the old man's house. But remember this little forest on your way there? Well, there's something pretty big and nasty lurking in that forest now. Careful about this guy up ahead. See that? That's bad when you're first starting out in the game. That's really bad. Now we're gonna beat him right away because at this point I'm already super overpowered, but just saying, if you have no idea that that's there, that can really mess you up. Game really wants me. But we can just say whatever with the Thunder Helm. Thunder Helm is so wonderful. Alright. I've held on to this demon carver for a long time. It might be time to use it. No, actually we need to go ahead and use some of these guardian weapons. But is it worth it? No, we'll use the demon carver now. You can just kind of sidestep him like this. Get out of here. Dumb Lionel. Now here's the funny part though. He drops really good equipment. Look at that. Look at that. if you can actually kill him, one of his weapons will always have a really, really good modifier on it. So, like, in this case, it's his Crusher. Man, look at that that beautiful 103. The maximum you can get is 108, but this will do. This is acceptable. We've used this bow a lot. Yeah, let's just get a new one here. Haha. Thunderhelm. Screw you, game. Screw you. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back now to the forest, because there's something I need to do there. Get some free money. Turn in some Korok seeds and turn in some heart containers. Or sorry, some spirit orbs for heart containers. Yeah, don't fight him at the beginning of the game. Don't do it. Your weapons aren't strong enough. I mean, you can if you're one of those crazy people. Like, there are videos on YouTube of people doing that, but, like, you shouldn't. Like, I don't think even I can do it. Like, you'd have to get all the good weapons that are up there on the Great Plateau, and you'd have to execute the fight, like, perfectly. Free money. I do complete some of the side quests, just because they're easy. Like that one. That one's just take a picture of a bloopy. That's nothing. And since it's in my way anyway, there's no reason not to do it. Anyway, let's get some hard containers going. And now, let's get our inventory expanded. We actually almost have enough for everything.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
So this guy is Hetsu, this giant Korok right here. If you get his maracas back, like on your way to the Sheikah village, you'll encounter him on the roadside. You have to get his maracas back from a band of bokoblins. And then if you do that, then he will exchange your Korok seeds for inventory slots. I've already upgraded all of my weapons. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and fill out our bows next. He does a fun little dance for us, but we don't need to see that literally every time. So, this is just going to be a lot of boring button mashing for a minute. Alright, we'll come back and do the remainder of the shield stash later. So, Overlord, if you're looking for a way to do the Great Plateau in a relatively efficient manner, if you go to YouTube and check out the very first episode of this playthrough on YouTube, like my YouTube account is under the same name as my Twitch account, so it's just TrinfiniteX. If you look at my my very first video, I think I covered the Great Plateau pretty efficiently. I think I did a good job in clearing it out nice and smoothly. So next up, I'm gonna head to the forest, the Thiflo ruins. The Thiflo ruins here. I'm gonna go to the dark forest here. Next up, so the funnest way. There are several ways to get there, but here's the funnest way to get there. Anyway, the reason I say, you know, the reason I'm recommending my my YouTube video to you is really just because you said sneaking around, don't be mad, horsey man, like you're trying to sneak around the Lionel. Honestly, there's a way easier way to deal with that won't even put you anywhere near him. So after beating Varudania, we have the ability to just jump down from the top of Death Mountain. So we're just gonna do that. Getting around him is a little annoying, so I suppose I could have dropped from where I was to get to the dark forest, but eh. That would have cost us some height, so I just decided, let's just do it like this instead. So, this is the fun way to get there. Let's just glide the entire distance. Or most of it. Looks like we might have to land briefly. But anyway. Yeah, these streams that I'm doing are part of a playlist that I have on YouTube for 100%ing this game, or at least by my definition of 100%. So hopefully that'll be informative to you if you need it. soaring over the giant pools of magma. It is a lovely sight. Yeah. That's generally how you want to do it. You can easily get to the stasis shrine. Oh, I lost some altitude. You can easily get to the stasis shrine just by going up into the mountains and just going straight to it, which avoids the Lionel altogether. You just have to make sure you have enough food to eat to just, like, sustain yourself through the cold. Like, you don't even have to have special food to prevent the cold from dealing damage. You just eat food to cancel it out. And then you never have to see that Lionel at all. If you don't want to. So now here we have a fun little place. The Dark Zone. So this is what I have been trying to save the meteor rod for all this time. But I never got around to using it and ended up going through 2 meteor rods before finally actually getting here. So this place is actually way easier than it seems. Because the solution is there's a Hinox that you have to fight in the dark. You can actually hear it if you listen. Yeah, you can actually hear it. In fact, I think that's him right there. Yeah, that's him right there. He's not that bad. You just gotta carefully sneak up to him. Then switch to your attack set. And mess with him a bunch. Damage him a bunch, shoot him with arrows, and down he goes. 1 black Hinox destroyed. Easy. As well as all the contents of his stomach. You. A royal bow, a royal broadsword, all mediocre weapons. But our demon carver has unfortunately had it, so we'll take the royal broadsword. Poor, yeah, terrible replacement that it is. And now we just have to take this back to the pedestal over here. And easy shrine. Now the real sad part is that even though we've done this, the darkness doesn't disappear. This whole area is still covered in darkness, which is super annoying. Thankfully, there are no Korok seeds in here. There's literally just this shrine, and there's a chest with a star fragment in it that I hope to get in just a moment. And then after that, we're done with this terrible, terrible place. And we never have to come back. We can also dump those useless rods. I will take an ancient core, absolutely. "98 shrines. We're getting there." Okay. So the star fragment is in a chest somewhere over here-ish. Unfortunately, that's kind of the best I can do because this place is pitch black. Somewhere around here. Here, I think this might be it. No, or is it? No. The one I'm thinking of is on top of a... No, that's not it. Where is this thing? Oh, it might be up there. That might be it. Maybe? Please? You're not it, are you? No, you're not. It's somewhere over here. Star fragments are really, really important for upgrading certain sets of armor. Especially the DLC, especially the amiibo stuff. So that's why I kind of want to find it, if possible, if it doesn't take forever to find. Oh, I think that's it right here. Possibly. Yes, here it is. So here it is, right on the edge of like where this color green meshes, you know, is merging into this darker green here. Right on the edge. So this is where that star fragment's located, just to the south of the shrine, almost perfectly. All right. So we have everything that we need from there. And now, let us finally go and unlock our last fairy fountain. This has been coming for a long time, but 10,000 rupees is not easy to get. But since we have it, and money to spare, in fact, since we have money to spare, I'll probably go get some ancient arrows just so that I can have them. Make short work of guardians, perhaps. Also, we won't need these anymore. That's not what I wanted to do. We don't need either of these anymore. And now for 10,000 rupees. We finally get to see what is, in my opinion, the best of the four great fairies. Such a dignified cough. Must have swallowed some water on the way up. And she has accurate predictions of the player's mood at this point. So, how much was it again? Well, at least we have 16 cores, so we are good to go. Tier 3. All right. So now we have the Tier 3 Ancient Armor. Making us even closer to indestructible. Also, how many giant cores do I have? 7. Oh gosh, do I actually have enough already? Water. Inhaled a lot of water. Yeah. Do I actually already have enough to go to Tier 4? star fragments. See, this is why I've been collecting them. And yes, I do. I have enough giant quartz. Shoot. Tier 4. I'm not sure whether to laugh or be frightened at what happened down there. But whatever. Max ancient armor. All right. There we go. Best armor in the game. Hands down, has the highest defense, ancient proficiency, so we can get theoretically the maximum attack by eating an attack up food alongside it and using guardian weapons. All around good for killing whatever ails you. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some ancient arrows. Oop. Mainly just so I can have them. I don't really plan to need too many ancient arrows. I just want to have them. Just for the sake of having them, really. Because they do deal with guardians really fast. I mean, I think I've proven throughout this playthrough that I don't need them to handle guardians, but they're still convenient. So we're just getting rid of them quickly if they happen to be in my way. So at this point, I would say we are pretty much armed to the teeth with the best equipment in the game. So, how about we put it to use by slaying one more Lionel. We didn't show off the sword Lionel yet, so let's do that to close out the episode here. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some arrows, though. Ah, the advantages of having Terrytown done. 50 arrows, just like that. we've already turned in. Oop. Already turned in all of our spirit orbs that we can turn in. We've already upgraded everything. Plenty of fairies. Yeah. Looks like we're in good shape all the way around. All right. All right. I have in mind exactly which one we're going to do. Ah, forgot. That's all right. Forgot something very small. I'll take care of it next time. Not too big of a problem. All right. So, the Lionel in question that we wish to fight before ending off. It's going to be down the mountain and then over on that peninsula over there. Ooh, but since the dragon's right there, let's go ahead and get a horn off of him real quick first. Where's he going? There we go. It's just like, you know, casually fall like a zillion feet. And there we go. Shard of Niadra's horn. We will need that later. For upgrading certain things. Since we're right here, we'll go ahead and grab the 2 Korok seeds that are on this island. Always want to be as efficient as possible, of course. Now, what's in here again? Oh, free money. Okay. No objections, but we don't need too much more money at this point. We're pretty much done with all the major expenses. Unless you consider buying up all the Hyrule Compendium pictures, in which case I would say do lots and lots of dragon farming. Which, by the way, is a good question, Overlord. Do you know about dragon farming? Because, like, if you want to complete the compendium... The easiest way by far to... You don't? Okay, yeah. So the easiest way to complete the compendium by far is to buy the pictures. You know where you can do that, right? It's the same place where you get the camera. You just talk to the guy in Hateno Tech Lab, and he'll let you buy most of the pictures. I think the only ones you can't buy are the dragon pictures and the boss pictures. But, like, he charges you, like, 100 rupees per photo. So that quickly comes to, like, thousands and thousands of rupees if you want to just buy it all. So dragon farming is where there's a specific spot. I can't show it to you. It would take too much time, but I have a video of it in my playthrough. Right around here in Farron, right next to Mount Floria here. If you unlock the Spring of Courage over here by getting a scale off of Farash, the electric dragon, he will always consistently spawn here every morning. So you literally just set up a campfire right here, camp till morning, he'll spawn, you shoot your arrow at the dragon, you get like a piece of his horn ideally, or a scale if you miss, that's fine. And then as soon as the scale comes off and hits the ground around here or over here, you literally just light the fire again, camp till morning, he'll show up again, arrow, once the piece hits the ground, camp again till morning, and just rinse and repeat over and over and over again until there's like tons and tons and tons of scales and horns and whatever just lying on the ground. And then you can turn around and sell the scales for 150 and the horn pieces for 300 a piece. So you just grind out dragon parts for like a half an hour or so. Make sure you have lots and lots of long-range bows to do that. And it makes you a lot of money pretty fast. It's probably one of the fastest ways to grind rupees in this game. But for now, here's 300 free rupees right here. And 300 more, so that's 600. And now, here's the last type of Lionel right here, the Sword Lionel. The easiest of the three by far, because the Sword Lionel basically has only 2 attacks, one of which he likes to repeat over and over again. Also, let's kill him as fast as we can possibly kill him. We'll use the mighty simmered fruit. So now we have maximum attack up, and as soon as we put on the last piece of our ancient armor, we will have ancient proficiency as well. So we'll pull out this Guardian Sword Plus Plus that does 40 damage, but it's increased to 1.5 by the attack up, and by the triple attack up, and then that will be multiplied by 1.8 by ancient proficiency. So this sword actually does like roundabouts 100-ish or more, a little over 100 damage actually per swing, once we have all the bonuses in play. I'm guesstimating off the top of my head, because I'm not that good at math. So using Majora's Mask, we'll get into position. We'll not use a really weak bow. We'll use a stronger bow. And stun him right in the face. Switch to our ancient helm. And now, watch his health bar drop crazy fast. He's already over halfway dead. I'm actually gonna let him do this, so it'll use up one last thing of Daruk's protection, so it'll recycle. And he's dead. Took him down in less than 30 seconds. And if I had used one of these ancient battle axes, like the damage of this thing right here is like 200 and something. So I could have theoretically killed him even faster. I can get it down to under 10 seconds for a silver Lionel. So Lionels are pretty easy to fight once you get to know their patterns. Anyway, what did we get? Another durability up. Better shield. It's time to switch shields. And this is already damaged, so we'll just throw it away. Because this game throws weapons at us all the time. Yeah, we'll put the Master Sword on for next time, and I think that's gonna do it. Let's go ahead and head to a town real quick so I can do some cooking. Doesn't really matter where. Where do I want to cover next? I guess that's the real question, isn't it? Yeah, I guess we could just finish up. Get through all of Zora's domain. Sure. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That was a camera glitch there. Everything seems to be okay, though. All right. No idea what that was, but... All right. So, just gonna do some cooking here real fast to kind of prepare. And then that's gonna do it for today. It's getting late. Also, another thing, if you get horn shards off of the dragons and combine it with good solid ingredients, you get 30-minute bonuses. Like, look at this. Triple speed up for 30 minutes. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's check our food situation here. I have a pair of 30-minute speed ups, plenty of little attack ups, some health. I've got pretty much everything I could ask for. I'll go for a little more stamina, and we'll probably call it there. I need to visit Farron for some more hardy durians. I mean, although at this point, I'm not going to need too many more of them. We're almost done with shrines. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and end it right here. In the lovely Zora's domain. Next time, I'm going to probably clean out the rest of Lineru here. I'll go through Zora's domain, collect all the Korok seeds and stuff. I do need to pay a visit to Farron real quick, though. But next time, I'll get all those Korok seeds and clean out this area and be that much closer to 100%. So we'll go ahead and save the game here. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for coming. If you enjoyed my content, feel free to join me on Twitch, where your vote can decide what we play next, or check out my past playthroughs and content on YouTube. Links are down below, and I'll see you guys next time.